All right, guys, what is up? There is a new bike path open that supposedly takes us right into Randall's Island from 124th. So we're going to check it out. I believe it opened up in December. It's a quick way to Randall's Island, and let's see what this is about. What's up, brother? All right, so welcome to Randall's Island. It's got to be this way. Gotta watch out for shit like this. Right? Now, I believe this was always here. I remember walking this years ago. The thing is, it's revamped or repaved. This should give us access to Randall's Island from 2nd Avenue and 124th right to Randall's in a matter of minutes. If the walkway is completely open. I remember it being open sometime December 1st, around that time, and I've been following the construction along the way since, I don't know, 2023. So again, they're making it more bike-friendly and more accessible to residents who are handicapped. It's wheelchair accessible. We're going to find out. As you know, this is their way to I'm not 100% sure ride your bike now all the way to Randall's Island. So we're going to check that out. Probably definitely check that out. So clearly this is not newly paved. I don't think this needed to be newly paved. Shout out to the ADA. I believe that stands for the American Disability Act. They're the ones who fought for this, to make it more handicap accessible. Okay, there's the off-bridge that's going to take you to Randall's. Not sure if that's open. We're going to find out. Boom. I believe it's closed. But we're going to trek our way all the way to Queens. It just takes us there. So let's see. Oh, it does take you to Randall's. I see the guy on the bike. Okay. So let's hit right. And I think you can only go to Randall's right now. But this walkway definitely can take you all the way to Queens. Like I was telling somebody, this will be open for a bike path that's going to take you to Queens. Has to be. All right, so I don't know if you can see, but on the other side, I'll take you around. But this is the newly added off-ramp to Randall's Island. They made it more handicap accessible. Actually, this ramp was never here. So within minutes in a wheelchair, or for those who have difficulty walking, you can get to Randall's Island from Manhattan, from 124th and 1st in minutes. I mean, no disrespect, it depends on how fast your chair goes or whatever the case may be, but you do not need a bus anymore. You do not need to be left out of events. This is all new. Again, I've been following this for the last 2.5 years. In fact, this ramp is designed in a certain way. You might not be able to see it, but I can feel it. It's designed in a way to make it very easy for a chair, for someone in a chair. You can't see it, but I can feel it. It goes up every few feet, and then it goes up every few feet, although it's completely pitched down. All right, so we're gonna bust a hard right. Boom. Take that right all the way over here. And as you can see, this is all new, all paved. This was never here. Up there is the addition to come off that off-peak that can bring you to Queens, and I'm 100% sure that they'll be opening up that side to take you to Queens. Right. Wow, they're working fast down here. They're definitely working fast down here. Again, this is another addition, another ramp that is going to be accessible to those in wheelchairs. I believe this side is going to take you, again, back to Manhattan, which doesn't make any sense to me. It already gone, but you know, I'm not the build team here. Again, this doesn't look complete. No, it's not complete, and it's not open. It is. It looks like it's blocked off. I don't. So based on the People with Disabilities Act, the ramp should be open completely in the next couple of months, and we're gonna go back through. So this, I mean, this is looking like you can go to Queens from this side. But again, that Queens is that way to your left, Manhattan is that way to your right. This ramp is gonna get you up, and you can make a decision either going left to Queens or to right, or to the right to Manhattan. This is not open yet. The side we just came on is open, and as you can see, it leads you into the same place that the one we just. So we're gonna go back that way, head back to Manhattan. Just a quick little ride. Actually, we're gonna do a little detour. So if you can see up there, that's all new. These pillars here are new. It's one continuous bridge. Manhattan is to the right, and Queens is to the left. Okay, so we are going to see if this is open yet. And again, I was in a little disagreement with someone who said that you can't get to Queens from Randall's Island, and I think they were wrong. You know, if you're not familiar with bike lanes and bike riding, you can travel this whole city. I can't see them restricting access to Queens from Randall's Island. I just can't see that. In fact, I could see it being encouraged for people to ride. So let's just see where we are, and let's see what this says up here. Okay, so bike path is probably closed. Manhattan is that way. All right, so for right now, you can't. All right. pedestrian walk to Queens and Bronx. Exactly. Fucking exactly. I know it. There's no way that they're not gonna make it accessible to get to Queens by bike or foot. It has to be some type of off ramp or some shit down here. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find it. And if it's not open yet, I'm gonna figure it out. I promise you. There's no way that they're gonna spend all millions of dollars on this new roadway and not have accessibility to the road up above. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't even sound right. And if they haven't done it, they're going to complete it. And it looks like it's up there. So it's probably not completed yet. But that is definitely a walkway. Up there is definitely a walkway. I can see the yellow. There's a little ramp there. And it looks like they've taken either half of it down or it's not completed yet. Because that extension of that bridge has to come here, which is going to lead you all the way to Queens. So again, see, there's a wheelchair sign there. Okay, as you can see to the right, so looking up there, they definitely chipped away on that. That's a full extension or overpass. And they're going to continue it on over there. You can see down towards there where the 40-mile limit sign is, that's where the extension was. Either they're taking it down, but that has to be accessibility to via wheel. ADA fought for that. And that's not the Assistant District Attorney, that's the American Disabilities Act, fought for people with disabilities to be able to have all access to all parts of the city. So again, I am going to carry on. I'd like to know where this leads to. Get to this ride down here, see what this is. Speed limit 5 miles an hour. right there is new. And though that might be for cars, there has to be a connection for pedestrian walkway. It has to be. Like, there's no way I can see them not building that one while they're building a new walkway, a new car lane. Cyclists and pedestrians to the right, pedestrian walkway Queens. Yeah. So eventually it's going to be open. I'm 100% sure. Excuse me. Oh, he's sleeping. Excuse me. Oh, he's getting some Z's. So this is one way right to Manhattan. But again, you got to be able to get to Queens from these overpasses. They're not complete yet, I'm almost sure, but okay, so this is the ferry. This is where the ferry docks. So like I said, it's designed to make uphill wheelchair a little more easier. Every couple of feet, it's hard to see, but you can feel it as you're going uphill. It's designed for a wheelchair to have easy mobility going uphill. So it's kind of wavy. So like right here is a bump and it goes flush. And then right here is another bump and it goes flush for a few feet. Right here is another dip and then it goes flush. You might be able to see it up ahead. It looks a little wavy. You can see the handrails are like that, but it's designed for a wheelchair to go up and down very easily. I think it was a great idea because this would just be one straight ramp downhill and one straight ramp uphill, which really is hard, which is really the old way. Like, this is a new and improved accessibility ramp with a simple design. Every few feet, just go up and make it flush a little bit. You can see it in the handrails. I think that's genius. As it rises, I mean, it's a little more concrete than normal, but now, like, I want to show you guys, to the right is to Queens. There has to be a bikeway getting to Queens. I'm almost 100% sure, I'm almost 100% positive. In the future, it will be that way. Or they wouldn't have brought it up to this point. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't have added this bridge part to this point if you couldn't ride to Queens. They wouldn't have made it that way. It's clear you can go that way. So I'm looking forward to that. That's great. You'll be able to ride all the way to Queens and ride back. So that's a part of the construction build. That's a part of the construction build. This was never here. They added this. They did a great job of chipping away. But yeah. So we're gonna ride back to Manhattan. And the other bridge, the other overpass on the other side, you can't see it, but there it is. It's not open. Once that's open, that's another way. Which I also believe it's another way back. You're just gonna be able to go to Manhattan from here. It's impossible. They didn't spend millions of dollars on a roadway just for that. So the RFK is going to have a bike path take you to Queens, and I'm not saying it's going to open up in the next year or so. It's got to be a lot of work, but there was an extension here at one time. They just shut it down temporarily, and they've done the same over there. So that's what it is right now. All right, we're gonna head back to Manhattan. This takes you into the RFK. This is basically going to Queens. Behind me, going backwards. Pedestrian moving. Work over here the last 5 to 7 years. Jesus Christ, how does that possible? Oh. Great access for people who live in Wagner houses. Like basically, they can get to Randall's Island in like minutes via bike, or even walking, and just have that good old park experience where at one point they didn't have access to it. Now I think there's another way. We're gonna hit that other way too while we're live. Check that out. It's too fucking cold to be out in the middle of nowhere getting high, Papa. Seriously. Right, boom. Right, we're gonna come up to the other side. Depending on how, I mean, my hands are a little cold, but that's all right. We've seen some colder days. But I believe it's this way. I've cometh through heareth and foreth. And is it open? Where the fuck is it? I thought I came through here before. They couldn't shut it down. That's weird. I remember riding my bike over, unless they changed it. They're completely taking it down. I'll explore that more. way on my scooter a few years ago. But they might have shut it down and made it one way on one side, at least temporarily. Boys, it's working. All right. So I was over here a couple of months ago and it was open. Obviously it's closed now because they're building the new park. This is going to be a park for the residents. But that other bridge that was closed from Randall's Island will lead you here. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of work going on through the DOT, Department of Traffic, or Department of Bridge and Tunnels. At one point, this was the sanitation parking lot. Out of many, 1E per, that's gotta be Latin or some shit. I can't wait till this work is done. So let's see where that walkway is. Let's see if we can peek that. I think we got to go midway over the Willis Avenue Bridge. We'll do that real quick. And just check out all points, and eventually all of these points will meet together. You know, the accessibility will just be phenomenal for everybody. Not only just New Yorkers, but for people visiting, for the disabled, for those who are into walking and just want to like get their walk on. I mean, I got a friend, he walks 6 miles a day on top of working, you know. Big up to him. That's impressive. He goes on 6-mile walks every fucking day. So it should be more accessible for stuff like that. All right, so let's make a quick left. Out where that other bridge, when it was on Randall's Island, the one that wasn't complete yet, I'll show you guys where it's going to go to. And as you can tell, this all happens in minutes. Like I'm in Randall's, halfway over by Queens. A lot can happen once they merged all of these connections together. So where we just were is where this new, right here, this new walkway that's become a fucking piss capital. It's disgusting. The smell is overbearing of fucking stale urine. But welcome to New York. That's a new walkway. And that walkway is going to get you down into this area. And what they're doing with this area, they're making it, here, bingo, there it goes. Ha! Like I said, if you can see it right there, you can see the new concrete being formed. That's the new accessible entrance on Randall's Island. It's gonna get you to a walkway that's gonna get you over that bridge in front of us into Randall's Island. And I don't know what bridge that is, but tell you what, that's got to be going to Queens. Yeah, that's the RFK. That'll take you to the RFK. So like I said, it's going to be accessible to Randall's Island and continue on to Queens. If you see that blue gate over there, that boat dock, on top of it, there is a a bridge. That's a part of this new connection here. So when the weather gets better, I'm sure I'll be doing a little more exploring, but that's what it is for right now. You're take our asses out of here. All right, buddy. Pull it over, buddy. Pull it over. I want to get run over. There's a lot of... He's got fucking gas on his bike. People come through fast. You gotta pay attention. A lot of people don't look both ways. And I know it's easy to put blames on pedestrians, but just think about it. Why would you want to get into an accident to turn around and blame the pedestrian, right? So anybody coming through anywhere where it's green on the floor, you gotta pay attention. People open their car doors. People walk without looking. You have kids who jet across the street. You got pricks like this who ride in your lane. So you really got to pay attention when you're outside in the city traffic. Have some good exercise. Good, nice little ride. See? Door open, bike coming. Recipe for disaster. Boom. Safety over everything. Want to make it home safe, no more broken bones. Don't want to injure anybody, cause any auto accidents. See, my point being right here, this prick just walks into the street without paying attention. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. You cannot come through here fast. In any walkway in the city, I would highly recommend that you follow protocol, go at a safe speed. Is that good, huh? Yeah, you gotta try. You ever been to Sal's and Carmine on 103rd and Broadway? Check them out. They're on the downtown side. It's like 102nd, Sal's and Carmine's. Beautiful. Yeah, it's like that. It's really good, man. All right. Yeah, 102nd on the right-hand side, right by the bus stop. All right? You got it. Have a good one, brother. Shout out to Sal's and Carmine's. Forget about it. Oh, it's the only pizza you can have with a Yoo-hoo. Oh. One of my boys, every time he has Sal's and Carmine's, okay, he's got to have a fucking Yoo-hoo with it. Forget about it. He put me onto that shit. I was like, that shit gotta be nasty. But actually, chocolate drink, because it ain't chocolate milk, it's chocolate drink. Chocolate drink goes really good with pasta, including chocolate milk. Okay, we got some wild extra activity over here. Whoa. Okay, she's gonna have a long ass day, it looks like. Oh yeah, she's definitely having a long ass day. On the left. Nobody says that anymore when they're passing you. It's like everybody in fucking bike don't belong on a bike. I mean, look at this guy on a scooter with no helmet. Yep. Go ahead, tough guy. Go ahead, tough guy. Pavement, this is tough guy. This is Pavement. Hello. right here. Come through here real quick. Boom. Bang. You heard? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You heard? Alright, so I was gonna take my ass back to the rib, but I want to show you guys something else. Is the entrance open? No. That's weird. So let's go to another way where we can access Randall's Island and where we can have accessibility to Randall's Island. And then on top of that, we can have accessibility, I'm sure eventually in the future, to Queens. Even though my hands are cold, I got enough battery life here. So I'm gonna take you guys. Alright. So you see that sign, East 106? We're gonna go across that little thingy. And if you've been following the stream, you should be able to know where it's gonna take us. Now, a couple of months ago, it was blocked off. A couple of months ago, it was open. And then once they started doing the construction on 124th, they completely blocked it down. But eventually, you will Randall's Island to the right, where we were. And again, this is only minutes, accessible in minutes by bike. Beautiful. But eventually, going back uptown, downtown. Eventually going uptown. And as you can tell, although this is closed right now, it was open before. And you can take this all the way up to the Willis Avenue Bridge, where that new connection is being built, where I was just there. This is all going to tie into. Of course, this is dilapidated; it needs to be fixed. But we're going to have access to the new waterfront park from here. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, Manhattan, uptown Manhattan, 124th, 5th, 6th, 7th area is getting a waterfront park like they've done in the Bronx. I believe 2027 is groundbreaking day. But they've already started. I have a few videos that I went on an expedition live. Kind of did some things. I, in fact, rode my bike over there and helped a family out that was kind of like made a wrong turn. Prior to them closing that section off, it was a little weird for cars. And while I was doing a video, there was a car on the gravel, and I was like, you guys okay? Are you lost? They were trying to get to the highway. It's pretty dangerous because if it was the nighttime, it could have been a lot worse for them. So up on East Harlem is getting a little facelift over the years. That's good to know. That's it, guys. Today's adventure was put together on the electric XP 3.0 with no fucking gloves. My hands are tight cold, but it's all good. I'm gonna ride it out. Jeff Park. That's the dog one. Oh, gotta avoid the dog shit. Squirrels. A bunch of lame fucking drivers. Yeah, I've got to watch them. I've been hearing that dog yelping. Oh, see that. Go a little faster because it's a red light. Like, you're not going to go anywhere, but to pass me going that fast is kind of stupid. But, you know. Shout out to Monte Carlos. Great diner right here. Great diner.
No.
44 minutes. That was a nice little ride. I'm off this, guys. Thank you for riding with me, and I'll see you on the next ride. Peace.